So, Zoetry marigot, come forward. I turned 50 today, and I could have chosen to do anything else with my birthday, but I just decided that that day is just for me. I didn't really want to share it with anybody, but I chose reservations a whole week. I was trying to call them on the phone, I didn't get through, so I drove down to marigot, made the reservation with somebody, tried to get the menu and the prices. I tried to find out, can we come there to order off the a la carte menu? Yes, took my information. So the whole week later, I'm trying to get the menu with the prices. I'm only being told, oh, only at the restaurant. So I had a friend of mine contact somebody who knows somebody there, because that's how sometimes you get influence in Russia. And the person came back saying, no, they don't allow you to do that there. So I became concerned. I called the hotel, sorry. The receptionist, total BS. Total BS. I asked to speak to a supervisor. Nobody called. Not a single person called. Okay, I have the dates that I call and the time. Alright. So I said, okay, you know what? I will go down there again. So I decided to stay at a villa. Lovely, lovely place. And I would think almost on par with their rooms. And I went down there. Turns out, no reservations for me. I actually saw the person that I made the original reservations with. I said, but dude, didn't you make the reservations for me? He assured me that he did so. Assured me that he did so. I said, okay. The girl looked, she said, well, there's no reservations there. So anyway, I'm making it for you now. When you come in, we'll give you some orange bands to identify you as not having paid the night pass. And okay, because even if I can afford to do something, if I've invited somebody, I cannot expect the person to pay $405. And furthermore, I don't believe in these all-inclusives and the prices that you pay. It's best you just go in, buy what you have to buy off the menu, and be done. But anyway, so I walked in there. Now, mind you, let me give you the history of the night before. I went down there to one of the restaurants there, the one closer to the water. And I could see the place was busy. It was just after 7. So once I got in there, the bartender told me, well, stand over there and they'll put you. I said I would like to get some dinner, please. I was alone. The chicken there is telling me, oh, the restaurant is full. No shit. I could see that the restaurant is full. You didn't tell me that. What you can't tell me then, to me and knowing about restaurant life, is 2 things. Did you have a reservation? You need one. And if you did not have one, we're not able to serve you today. 1. Or 2, the place, there are no tables at the moment, but if you care to wait, we will give you a table. So it would be up to me. She told me that the restaurant is full. Now, I'm trying to think of, you think the owner of Zoetry would like the girl to tell me that? I mean, I dare to pay money, you tell me restaurant full? Anyway, I said to her, okay, give me the menu, I will order something to go, because you tell me the restaurant full. You didn't tell me there's no food, you just tell me the restaurant is full. She said to me then, oh, you have a long wait. I said, okay. It's okay, I'll wait. So I went, sat by the bar. Now I saw people sitting at the bar eating, So that business about her telling me restaurant full not even making sense, because y'all accommodated the white people by having them sit at the bar. Anyway, I sat there with Ife. So sat there, I ordered a non-papi show food. I ordered a steak. And then they made it. It came fairly fast. unlike what she was making me believe. And then I decided to leave. So fast forward to tonight. So I walked in. There's a lady at the attending to some people. I decided I'll wait my turn. When she was done, I walked up to her. I said, I'm here for dinner. She told me, first of all, she said happy birthday. So that alone, she knew they were expecting somebody. That's how I would think about it. Okay. So because you saw me, why are you thinking it's my birthday? Anyway, she says, okay, let her go. She went, she talked to the other receptionist there, and then she went in. She comes back out with, I think she did ask me how many people I had, and I told her 8. And then she came back out with something, and she says, dragging her feet. She walked, dragging her feet to come back to me. So she took her cool time, and I'm standing there watching her, and I have the other people there. So she says, let me explain about the rate. I ask her, okay, tell me what rate, what are you talking about? A dinner pass is 150 US. I said, I don't have a dinner pass. I don't want a dinner pass. We're just going to the restaurant. Oh, that's not done here. That's not done there. My manager told me that that's not done here. I said, what do you mean? I made a reservation to come here. First they lost my reservation, then they did it for me this afternoon. The young lady told me she'll give me some bands and so on. Oh, we don't do that here. You have to buy a night pass for you to come there. I said, listen, I don't have time for what you're telling me there. Please go and get me the supervisor. Because what you are saying to me is complete bullshit. Okay? And by that time, she's even raising her voice at me. Okay? So she goes in to the place and she comes out without the band and then says to me, somebody will take you to the restaurant. You can go and order. I said, I know that. I know I can go to this restaurant and order. What I want to know is why don't you know that? And why you harassing me out here? Oh, I was not incorrect. I said, of course you were incorrect because you're trying to sell me a night pass. And instead of you asking me my name, asking me to explain the situation, you even asked me which member of staff took the information and told me that I can come there and eat without a night pass. She even mentioned if he's a fair-skinned tall girl, all kind of twilele. Like, what does that have to do with fucking me? What? And she, instead of being humble and saying, oh, sorry about that, miss, up to now, that word sorry have not come out of her mouth. She could have diffused the situation and say, okay, miss, you made an appointment, a reservation, let me check the restaurant. Or what is your name so I could search for it? Hold on a minute, let me go down to the restaurant to see if they have this information because I don't have it here. She could have done any of those things. And even after she came back, instead of saying, I apologize, there was an error, you are correct, you could go and eat at the place, she's telling me she was just informed. You work in there. How the hell? Right? I would not go back. Save for the people at the restaurant itself, I would not go back. Because the food there is unremarkable. Okay? I don't know why St. Lucians like to, well, let me say St. Lucians because I bought into the hype too. The place is quite expensive to be at, the rooms and so on. I mean, if you have your money, you do that. That doesn't mean I don't have money to do it. I just will not. Okay? Subpar at best. Do better, Zoetry. Experience almost ruined my dinner. Do better.